Well, hello again. How are we doing? It's another week, it's another video, and it's a very frustrated man.
You're struggling a bit today, aren't you?
Yeah, it's been a bit of an interesting couple of weeks, but as you know, we've got this predicament, hence me sat here talking to you now, and Tash doing a fantastic job tillering. Nurse nasty, really. She's making me frustrated and have to sit down because I'm a very independent man and a little bit stubborn. I don't like just doing nothing. Learning curve. Anyway, what were you going to say, babe?
So this week's video has got some wedding clips in it.
Oh, it's one of them, is it?
I had to fill in a form as a missus this morning for the first time in 30 years. That was quite interesting. 20 years. That was quite interesting.
You're not that old, are you? Hey. I thought you were 21. You told me you were 21. Or did you lead me to believe you were 21? Anyway.
So yes, that's confidence building.
Yeah.
The steering the boat, enjoying the river as well.
So you've got adventures all the way to, if I've got this right, because Tash does the social media and the uploads, from Newark to, wedding, arrival at wedding, and up to Trent Lock, I think, for some new adventures, but you'll have to watch it and see. So, anything else you want to add?
No.
In that case, then,
thank you for
push the
subscribing
button,
and watching.
ring the bell. It's free to you and me and Tash and everybody else. We'll see you a little bit later.
Having successfully negotiated out of King's Marina in Newark after our weekend's trading, my next challenge was to get us moored in front of the barge. I was nervous about it because obviously with the flow of river as well, but I was really pleased. It did go straight forward and I got it in first time with no mishaps. It was just then a case of tying it up, and then we weren't too low to the walls. It wasn't too problematic for Paul to get on and off, but it was the best place to moor so that he didn't have too far to walk. Obviously we were having our wedding reception on the barge and the wedding in the castle, which was all very close to hand. Here we go. I've brought us out of the marina this morning, successfully managed to get us moored in front of the barge, and there's the castle.
Wedding day, up early, and I'm twiddling my thumbs really, but not nervous. It's me. I've ironed my shirt, I've turned around and had plenty of cups of coffee, I've got rid of Sam, I've got a whole pile of canal art to do, got a little gift sorted and boxed off for my speech. Yeah, might do a little bit of painting just to fill in the time. Breakfast is going to be 10 o'clock with the old best man, and what can I say? Not nervous at all, really. I just want to laugh. Anyway, have a great day. I'm sure there'll be plenty of stuff happening during the course of, oh yeah, the engine's running for the shower. Yeah, got to warm the water for the shower, so that's why the engine's running, hence that one. Just sorting all the bits that have still got to go out anyway, for either the ceremony or the after do. Yeah, just lots of things going on. Very happy, very content, and I wish you could all be with us, but venue don't allow. I wonder whether Tash has turned around and done anything, or whether she's just gadding away with the maid of honour. And
cherish our friendship and to always support you on life's journey. So I was laughing at the chip shop. Together we will navigate the highs and the lows with unwavering
We had a lovely reception on the castle barge afterwards, and then we had breakfast at Stray's Coffee House the following morning. We then returned to Stray's Friday evening for their jazz evening, which was yet another really good evening. and Colby, the manager there, has been absolutely fantastic and a huge part of our celebrations. So I did go back and have a chat to him a couple of days later. Trey's Cafe, as you can see behind me, has been central to a lot of our celebrations this week. So we're just going to go in and see if Colby, the manager's got a few minutes to have a chat. This is the lovely Colby, the manager here. How's your experience been having us and all our cronies here this week?
Yeah, it's actually been wonderful. I said to Paul yesterday and the day before, thanks for getting married, and I meant it because it was a great experience to host your magic moment alongside the actual day itself as well. So, and it's been a pleasure to meet you all, your family and friends and so forth. Sam got on really good. So no, it's been a breath of fresh air. Especially it's been a new event for me. So for me to have such a successful event in my mind and watch you all have such a good time was really special for me as well. So thanks for getting married.
Well, thank you for having us. It has been a ball and we will be back.
Yeah.
And we'll get all our boater friends to come along and see you too.
Bring them all down, honestly. Yeah. And the gates will be open as to all the doors. So.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
No worries.
This colourful array of umbrellas has been put up in the market square in Newark whilst we've been here this week. It's part of a national campaign to raise awareness of neurodiversity, because 1 in 5 people in the country do live with conditions such as autism, ADHD, various other life-limiting conditions. So yeah, like I say, part of a national campaign, very colourful, worth coming along and seeing if you're in the area. No.
Saturday morning. It is Saturday, isn't it?
It is. Sorry, I'm off.
Playing catch up. So, how are you? It's a lovely day here in Newark. We've decided to do a little mini pop-up. Nothing special, because as you can see, the boat isn't quite at the height where we can get everything out. But yeah, it's been a lovely week.
It has.
We're getting rid of our last guest today. Oh, Stoker's family's just arrived. So George went for a swim this morning, unfortunately, and hasn't returned yet. So if you see him on your travels, send us a postcard of where he's gone to. But we'll tell you more about that at a later date. Anything else to say? No. Okay, wifey. We'll catch you later. So, honey, we're out of Newark. You're tillering again.
Yeah.
You're doing dead good at this now.
Earning my living now, aren't I?
Earning your living. You tell me about it. Yeah, I'm just about to scroll in if I can see it. I'm sure it's an egret, equivalent of like the Egyptian storks.
And this is the bits that makes me nervous. There's 3 bits of boat handling that makes me nervous. 1 is the river, 2 is manoeuvring, and 3 are weirs. And we're doing all 3 at the moment. But this weir is beautiful.
And you're smashing it, as I keep telling you. We've come out of Newark today. We've turned around and working our way up to, decided we need to make an effort at getting up to Langley Mill for our date with a diary festival. So no honeymoon for us. She's working me hard and making me paint and trade and all that sort of malarkey. So we're just working our way from Newark to Gunthorpe today, and that's one of the bypasses that goes off around Newark town. There's the other one that's down by nearer the town, but what can we say? It's been a beautiful, enjoying it, baby.
I am.
Good. See you later.
Gunthorpe Lock is a picture of the Trent ketches, which were the boats originally built specifically for the use on the Newark navigation. They went long distances and could take cargoes up to 40 tonnes. They went between Newark and the seaports, and they carried coal, grain and stone. There was only 2 crew needed to operate them, and it was quite often husband and wife teams, and there was quite often traffic jams because there was so many of them and it was so busy.
What are you up to, missus?
I was just getting that ready for before you videoed, so it was ready to do.
Okay. So what are you doing?
So I'm going to check the fuel, do the stern gland, and check the oil.
Okay.
So
I know I'm going to get shut in, but
I need to shut the doors and lift.
why don't you check the oil? It's work of art lifting that lid, isn't
It is a work of art lifting that lid. And excuse my just got out of bed look, because we're doing this before we go and have a shower. So we'll check that as well. I can't see through it anymore because it's a bit clouded. I think it's a bit low. Certainly below that.
Okay, we'll fill that.
So we'll fill the water. Right.
This is where the work of art are getting.
Dipstick.
Okay,
Oops.
that was good.
It was.
It didn't go into the bottom.
About a third of the way down the patterned bit, so that's alright, isn't it? We're about to do an oil change, aren't we? So don't
Yeah.
fill it up unnecessarily.
No.
So that'll be alright, won't it?
Yeah, we lose a little bit as it warms up and goes into the engine anyway. But we are due an oil change. We've got our
One of next week's jobs, maybe.
mileage.
Right, so that's that bit done. So now I need to turn round. Might as well do the sterling bound whilst we're under here.
Yeah, I lose you now because
So I'm turning it clockwise, aren't I?
towards the caliper, clockwise.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
done. You can actually see the water dripping in because we forgot
Yeah,
to do
well,
it
you need to
properly
keep
last
turning
night.
it then until it
Until it
stops.
stops dripping.
Yeah,
I think that's done now, actually. I think it's stopped dripping now.
it will do.
Yep, that's stopped dripping now.
Okay.
So that's that bit done.
People say you can do it some mornings, and some people say they do it at the end of the
Yeah,
night.
as long as you remember to do it one end of the day or the other.
But that's what a bilge pump's for.
Yeah.
It's
I
when
know,
you
that's
when you
done.
just don't do it and then leave it and leave it and leave it.
Clamber out of here, do the fuel,
Well, okay.
and then I'll put the lid back down. So, as I prepared earlier, Blue Peter style, the top was undone. Very technical way of checking off for fuel.
It should be fairly full.
Yeah, about half a tank.
Yeah.
So that's good. Morning check's done.
Give you that, and then we just got to fill up the bottle before we put the lid down. Well done, honey.
You can see it clearly now, the big expanse of water there where I should have been able to turn it around confidently. I had a bit of a moment because I was worried about the weir and the wind. It was all part of the confidence planning, and hopefully next time I'll be a bit better. So this is the weir. It is very large. Having just had a long conversation with the lockkeeper, Simon, he's just been very reassuring as well, because he said last year a boat did lose its engine and did end up banked against the buoys here. It was absolutely fine, and fire and rescue came out and towed him off. So that actually is really reassuring, so that will help with the old building of confidence. A bit cloudy at the moment, but just wait for Davey to arrive and then we'll set off towards Stoke Lock is the next lock.
Here you go, you're on it now.
It's Ian, isn't it? Adrian.
I broke it. I put bunting on at Castle Marina, fell off the boat. And instead of putting splits in my head and having a nice bandage, I turned round and jumped off and landed on the edge of the concrete quayside. I did a beautiful commando roll when my ankle gave way.
Off the other side, right in the water, you wouldn't break anything there. Hit the wall on the back end.
You won't. It's the tide will push it down. The river will push it down. Keep it wide.
You've got elements still on as well.
That's because like I'm leaning over it. Yeah. It's the flow push. Yeah. And if you have to take it down, turn it down, and then bring it back up. Do so. Straighten up.
This is the bits I get very nervous
Keep turning
about.
it. Keep turning it because you need your nose pointed up straight. Yeah. Not
some of your power off. Yeah. You've got this. Right, knock it now. There you go. Wasn't that hard a thingy? If you get the you got it, you smashed it. Yeah. Right, straight up, straight up. Straight up. Push it till it. Yeah. Got it. Well done.
Today, just going into Castle Rock. Another boat coming in with us. So here we are, back on the Nottingham and Beeston Canal. Dave's just said goodbye. We've done Castle Lock. We're going to head up to Castle Marina, stop and say hello to Ben on the way past, drop some business cards in there, and then we're going to head to Beeston Lock. Feeling a bit more comfortable now we're back on the canal, but I have actually enjoyed the river today and yesterday. It's been a couple of really nice days, a few anxious moments, but I'm building on it, that's all I can do.
She smashed it.
Not literally, thankfully. Morning!
Hey, oh, forward one here.
So we're just leaving our mooring from last night, just outside Castle Marina, and we're heading down to Beeston Lock, back onto the delightful River Trent to Cranfleet.
Don't be like that. You smashed every single bit of it.
Not literally though, thankfully. We've just seen our first cygnets of the season, which are really cute. I'll put that video in a minute for you to see. Unfortunately, Mister's not very happy, Mister, today. He's feeling the effects of being incapacitated with his leg and frustration. But we've just had a lovely, lovely offer to help get us up through the locks on the Erewash, because I start a new job this week, and I thought I was only meant to be there for 1 day, but I was informed yesterday they want me for 2 days.
It's training this week.
It is training, yeah.
Nice
Yeah, beautiful plant. Just as we go past it, you'll see it in a minute, just behind us, just there somewhere. There it is.
Yeah. You can't see the colours, but it's
So yeah,
there.
I'm off to Solihull Wednesday, Thursday for training. There's some more gosling babies now as well. So yeah, our plan originally this week.
See the one trying to get out of the water. It's about this side, you can only get to about here.
I've already taken the van to Langley Mill so that I could get to Solihull, but we're not actually going to be at Langley Mill in time now because of the dates changing, etc. for the training. So we're going to get to just outside Paul Barber's boatyard today, and then day off boating tomorrow. I'll go and do my day's training, and then on Thursday help up
He's
through the
watching at
locks.
you, kid.
We're going to help up through the locks to Langley Mill. So when we come back out of Langley Mill, we'll do it together, because obviously we want to do the whole network together. But things happen in life, they don't always go to plan, and we have to adapt and adjust.
Yeah. We always said we'd go up together and do it, didn't we?
Yeah, but we'll come back down
I
together.
know we'll come back down, but it's
And we'll
the
get
things you see.
the Silver Propeller Challenge photograph together when I get back on Thursday.
Yeah, okay. And I don't mean that horribly. It's just, I'm just
It's a bit
having
of
a
a
really...
life change, isn't it? Having just got married,
Frustrating.
your foot, and me starting a new job. It's lots of things all come together, like they do in life. We didn't get anything stolen off the roof last night, so that's a bonus.
Not that we've noticed. Now, to be honest, that's one thing that we haven't had in Nottingham.
We've had almost 4 years and no problems, and then we got married in 3 days and 3 problems. So hopefully we've had our 3 now. The boat pole got stolen outside Gulthorpe the night before last. Don't be much left to steal soon anyway, because they would have had it all.
Don't be like that.
But we are looking forward to a lovely weekend at Langley Mill.
They moved the chickens, that's why they were building a new coop.
Yeah, there's a chicken coop just on the side here now as well. They were building when we were here last. Our first cygnets of the season. This is probably the swan that was set on the nest up just a bit further up by the marina when we were here last week. This was our final goodbye to Nottingham for a while.
So there you go. Another week. A whole pile of memories created.
Yeah.
What can we say? And a very happy Mrs. C. Is the
Love
best
you,
way-
Mr. C.
Okay, wifey, don't push it. So, back out onto the open river. That's right, I was just showing the fact that we were just leaving boats behind. Back out onto the open river. We've got another wonderful new adventure coming up. New canals.
Yeah, next week
Dun,
we
dun,
do
dun.
waters.
Hey, new waters completely. No repeats, no case of we've been here before.
And featuring a very special boat.
Oh, not another one.
The whole day with.
Oh, we're getting a whole day with.
Yeah.
Even better. You mean I have to work again?
No, that's the whole idea of being with the very special
Oh,
boat.
right.
So you don't have to work. Single-handedly going up rocks with a broken foot. Can't
Hey
be
ho.
done without help.
So, enjoy the memories that have been created. I'm glad you've joined us on this one. It's a bit of emotion. One to remember. Isn't every day you get to see somebody vlog about being on a boat and getting married at the same time. So we'll see you next week. You know what to do. Push the button, ring the bell. It's free to you, me, Mrs. C, and the rest of the world that we see. Enjoy for this week. Keep safe. Don't break a leg.